Good morning. How's everybody doing today? This is notes 2 on solving equations. Again, you want to make sure, even for the 1 and 2 step equations right now, that you are showing the work and building the nest. All right, so we're going to define and identify solutions to equations. These are linear equations, meaning that they form a line if you had to graph them. A solution to a linear equation, the value of the variable that makes the equation true. Determine if the given x value is a solution to the linear equation. Build and fill the nest. So this is saying to the linear equation, 2x plus 5 equals 12. Does 3 make that true? So again, it's a requirement that you build the nest and fill the nest. And we're going to put the 3 in there. And then you're going to solve it using the orders of operations. So 6 plus 5 equals 12, which is false. So 3 is not a solution. Expand this side. So then we're on to example 2. Same thing, you are building and filling the nest. So the linear equation 3x minus 4 equals 12. Does it stand true when x is equal to 6? So you're building the nest. 18 minus 4 equals 14. 14 equals 14. This is true. So 6 is a solution. Now, one way you can remember how to solve equations is, we call it DCBA, the alphabet backwards. D is for distribute, then you combine like terms on both sides, you balance it out, and then you find the answer. So again, even though these top ones are one-step equations, the requirement is that you show all work, okay? So let's begin. So you're going to draw a line to make it balanced, and then the opposite of adding 7 is subtracting 7. So this is how we isolate the variable. So x is equal to 5. Again, same thing here. You're drawing a line. You want to isolate x, so we're going to add 12 to each side. And you're going to get x is equal to 15. Change color here. All right. You're drawing a line to show that there are two sides to the equation. This one is 3 times x, so you're going to divide. X is equal to 7. Moving right along to example 6. All right, so these are all one-step equations. The requirement is that you show work. So we're going to multiply by 4, and multiply this by 4, and we're going to get x is equal to 80. I'm going to go. All right, so 7 through 10 also look like one-step equations, all right? So now we have negative 6 times x, so we're going to divide by negative 6, divide by negative 6, so x is equal to negative 8. Example 8, that means x divided by negative 4. The opposite of dividing is multiplying, so you're going to multiply by negative 4. What you do to one side, you do to the other. It's technically negative 4 over 1, so these will cancel out, and you'll be left with x, and a negative times a negative is a positive 28. We have example 9. All right, so you want to isolate the variable. So we begin by subtracting 4 from each side. And then you have negative x is equal to 15. And then this technically means negative 1 times x equals 15. And you want a positive variable, so you're going to divide by negative 1. And your answer is x is equal to negative 15. I feel like it's going to collide with the next one. There we go also. So again, you're drawing a line. Whoops. Oh, yours is a little neater. This is a positive 19, so we're going to subtract 19 from each side. You can use a calculator if you want. 5 plus a negative 19 is negative 14. And just do 5 minus 19 on your calculator if you want. Again, here we have, like, this is negative 1 times x. So we can't have a negative variable. So we're going to divide by negative 1 on each side. And a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So you get x equals 14. Okay. Now you're going to do reverse PEMDAS. So drawing our line to show that it's a balanced equation, or keep it balanced. The opposite of subtracting 9 is adding 9. 5x is equal to 15. Divide by 5, and you're going to get x is equal to 3. All right. Example 12. All right. So this is a two-step equation. You add or subtract first. I'm going to start by trying to isolate negative 2y. We're going to do we're going to subtract 4 from each side. Negative 2y equals 12. Then you're going to divide by a negative, and you're going to get y is equal to negative 6. All right, we're down to the last two. Again, always drawing your line to show that it's a two-sided equation. We're going to isolate the x, so we're going to start by subtracting 2 from each side. 14 minus 2 is 12. And then you're going to divide the side by negative 3, and what we do to one side, we need to do to the other. And 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4. Okay, then we're going to subtract 5. So we're going to do x divided by 2 equals 6. And so you can see over here that we have x divided by 2, and the opposite of dividing by 2 is multiplying by 2. So we're going to multiply each side by 2. Make that 2 over 1. Then these cancel, and they leave you with x is equal to 12. All right, so again, you want to make sure that you're showing all your work, that you're drawing your line, and you're essentially like talk to yourself and solve the equation. And just be careful of your positive and negatives, and you're more than welcome to use a calculator. And when you're done, then you'll do worksheet 2.1. Bye.